Run for the Song podcast.
So the guitarist in question, Feisal, me and him had been in the band since 2016 together, and we were really good friends. And we'd wrote like a good portion of 6 singles before that, 5 songs for the record. We'd got like quite a deep, I guess, history together as friends and as like colleagues, if you want to say that. But yeah, man, he had other. I guess the nicest way to say, he wasn't happy in the band, and as not his colleagues, as his friends, it was like, you don't like, you never want to see your friends unhappy. So if they can sort of come to that sort of, I guess, realization and say, I'm not really happy, writing for the band anymore. The touring is great. But he could go and tour in another band, and which would subsequently Loathe, which have obviously gone on to just like just blow up.
I didn't realize that. That was cool. Oh, that's cool, because they're amazing as well. I didn't realize.
Yeah, man,
that was his band as well. Cool.
Yeah, so he went on to join Loathe, and for like the best, like literally for the better. We're probably even better friends now, and seeing your friends succeed is almost as good as succeeding with your friends. So yeah, it was definitely like I guess going back to the album, there was a point where I guess me, James, and Lucas were a little bit like, God, like we probably won't finish the record. Should we just put out the 5 songs that we've recorded and, essentially like call it, there was definitely that conversation. But I think that same day we ended up sort of getting the bones and the structure down for what went on to be like a Shadow, which I think is like one of our most played songs, from the album, which is great. And again, that was, down to, let's not like let's not let that keep us downtrodden. We've got to like get through this. Like if we can't get through this, like how are we ever gonna, I guess, like because there's never an end goal for a band, but I feel like releasing an album is sort of like we could have stepped back after that record and gone, we did it, man, we fucking did it, so yeah, it was definitely like I guess like the muddiest, trudgiest times of the band. But yeah, we had Scott, who is now in the band, kind of help us. He and he helped us finish a song called To Fall Asleep. And yeah, like testament to Scott and Lucas's working relationship. I guess they'd like really crafted that over the 10 plus years that they'd been friends and been in Fallen with Style together. They wrote that song like 10 minutes before they then left to come to a gig, to come to a show in club. And yeah, like that was sort of, I guess, the cement for us. Then we'd recorded the album in 2 halves. We'd recorded 5 songs with Fez, and then we'd recorded and finished the latter half of the record with Scott. And it really felt like, okay, this is, a positive step in the direction of, I think we know where we're going now. And then almost straight off the back of that, we did a big like album headline tour in the UK, and then went and toured in Europe in April, came back, and then in May, Lucas, Scott, and James all went to London, and we were like co-writing with a guy called Dan Weller, who has produced our new record, and the guys wrote Gravity, Birdcage, and Afterlife in that session.
Nice.
Which, yeah, then, we released Gravity and Birdcage, and Afterlife has gone on to this record. So it was almost like having Scott finish that record gave him that, I guess, like real fire to be like, I feel like it helped us get this new record done so, I guess, fast. He maybe he had this inkling of, I've got something to prove here, like let's write this second record ASAP. And we'd then gone on to write and record it almost within the year that we'd released our first record, which took us from, 2000 and maybe 17 was when we had the first demo for a song for that record, until 2019. So yeah, like, I think, yeah, going from record 1 and record 2, there were definitely parts where we had, I guess, learnt how to approach a record going into, going into the second record.